What's good? It's your boy 2K here, and I'm back in the building. Shout out to the movement and everybody who's moving with us. Zolani Tete, yo, I've been trying to tell cats about this 118-pound beast for a minute now. My man went out there this evening and took care of business, Mike Tyson style. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm talking about, when Mike Tyson was in the Junior Olympics, he went out there and knocked the motherfucker out in 15 seconds. Might even been less than that, but it was the same situation here. Now, this is about to be the fastest and easiest breakdown I've done on this channel, but I'm gonna do it exactly the way it happened. Y'all ready? Ding, ding, ding. Tete's opponent comes forward, circles to his left as he's throwing a couple jabs. Tete also circles to his left while he's blocking those jabs. Tete's opponent briefly drops his hands in order to throw a punch, which opened up a big window of opportunity for Tete to throw and land a counter right hook. Bam! The fight is over. Yo, dude was stretched out like Simon Brown, yo. And for you little niggas out there that don't know who Simon Brown is, I'll make a more recent example. Yo, dude was stretched out like Erickson Lubin. You know what I'm saying? Tete went out there and handled business. Now, I think a lot of cats were sleeping on Tete, man, because he's campaigned at 112, 115, and then of course now 118, right? And when he was campaigning at 112, he was knocked out by fellow countryman and former IBF champion Maruti Mithelane. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a close fight. Mithelane just basically went out there and beat that ass. And a lot of cats didn't think Tete was going to be that good. And after that, he went on to lose 2 more fights. And I think both of those losses were they were within the 115-pound division. So even I think as of a couple years ago, Tete was ranked at the bottom of the Ring Magazine ratings for the top fighters at 115 pounds. You know, so a lot of cats were sleeping on him. And that could have been why. Also, a lot of boxing pundits gave him grief because when the super flyweight division was heating up, you know, Tete decided to move up to 118. And they felt that he kind of ducked a lot of the major fights that he could have had at 115. And to be honest, I can't really say that's a bad assessment. I mean, it just looks bad that as soon as shit is heating up, you know, Naoya Inoue gets there, Roman Gonzalez gets there, you got Carlos Cuadra still there. As soon as the shit is heating up and becoming one of the better divisions, Tete was already at 118 pounds. You know what I'm saying? When the fuck did he move up? I think Tete moved up, back in 2016, I believe? Yeah, it was in 2016. So the division was for sure already heated up at that time. And I think the last time he fought there was 2015. So, I mean, it just looks bad. But it is what it is. My man is still a beast, you know what I'm saying? 118 is kind of slim, but there's some cats there that I would like to see him fight. I've been trying to tell y'all, you know, a lot of cats that watch my channel, and then, of course, all my subscribers, y'all know I take care of the little guys. You know what I'm saying? I talk about the smaller guys. I try to put a spotlight on these people because a lot of the best fights, the more exciting fights, are at the smaller divisions. A one-punch knockout in like 10 fucking seconds. I ain't looked at the clock, you know, and I didn't see what the timekeeper had at the end of the fight, but the shit felt like 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, man, we don't see that a lot in the higher weights, even though, you know, it's suspected that the more you weigh, the harder you're going to hit and the more knockouts we're going to see. Well, Tete's now, 26-3 with 21 knockouts? I'll say that motherfucker hits hard at 118. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and check him out. Watch these little guys. But some of the cats that I would like to see him fight at 118, of course, Ryan Burnett beat my man ZZ Top. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but ZZ's a cat that beat the shit out of Rau'shee Warren and made that nigga move down to 115. You got him. You got Ryan Burnett is actually pretty decent. I thought he was whack when he fought Lee Haskins, and I think he got the IBF title off Lee Haskins, and then he unified against ZZ, and I think ZZ had the WBA. I can't remember the titles right now. Don't quote me, but I know Burnett is the only unified champion at 115, and he's from the UK. 118. So bring that motherfucker on. Also, you got who a lot of people believe is the king, even though he's not rated as the king, Louis Nery, who ironically beat the guy in his most recent fight, the guy that Zolani Tete beat for the WBO interim title, which he ended up being upgraded to the WBO champion, and he had his first title defense tonight, right? He beat that guy, Arthur Villanueva, just recently. Bring that fight on. Bring on the king at 118 versus Zolani Tete. Tete's ranked number 2 right now by Ring Magazine, and I think, I don't even think Louis Nery's in that motherfucker, man, which is crazy because he beat Shinsuke Yamanaka. Yamanaka was the king for a long ass time, and he was also rated on many boxing pundits, including my pound for pound list. So when Louis Nery beat him, you know, that pretty much dropped him down. Now, of course, Nery was popped for peds and all that, and that kind of took some shine off of his win against Yamanaka, but he still beat him, you know what I'm saying? And he's still fighting. So, we'll see what they do with him, but Nery's 25-0. You know, Tete is a hot motherfucker. I've been trying to tell y'all, man. I think that fight should get made. If I'm Tete, realistically, I got the WBO title. Give me Ryan Burnett's ass. That's an opportunity to get 3 of the 4 major sanctioning bodies. So it is what it is, man. Let's bring those fights on. But like I said, 118 is kind of slim. But man, those 2 fights that I said right there, those are major. YouTube, do what you do in the comment section. Be real. Hey, the Prodigy's telling you, check out Zolani Tete. This motherfucker is no joke. This is real talk for real fans. 1.